If you're a woman over 40 and you have been exercising for months, maybe years, you had tried every single diet under the sun, but no matter what you do, you cannot lose that belly fat, stay with me. Really quick, this is not lack of discipline, it's not your age. And I know it's not like you haven't tried hard enough. Actually, that's exactly the problem. You have been trying so hard, and that is causing a biological response that is called the cortisol trap. Before we get deep into understanding this freaking evil trap, let's go for solutions. Tomorrow morning, as soon as you wake up, before you grab your phone, I want you to drink a big glass of water, and then you are going to breathe intentionally. What do I mean by that? You're going to inhale for 4, you're going to hold it for 2, and then you are going to exhale for 6 or 8. Please, let's do it for at least 1 minute. If you can go up to 5, that will be fantastic. Wait, don't go anywhere before you start thinking, Selene, this is too simple. This sounds even silly. Remember that what you have been doing hasn't worked. A strict dieting hasn't worked. More intense workout has not worked. Think about this for a second. What about if maybe, just maybe, more effort isn't the answer? What about if the answer is making your body feel safe enough to finally let it go? Love, I know you're doing your best. You aren't doing it wrong. It's just so far you haven't had the right information to fix the root cause of this crazy weight gain. And that's why nothing has worked. So let's try something new, something different that is going to truly help you. Now, I know you may be thinking like, but Selene, what has to do breathing with losing belly fat? Well, here is where cortisol comes to the picture. And by the way, if losing weight and feeling amazing in your body isn't your priority, you shouldn't keep on watching this video because it's not for you. Our bodies has 2 modes, survival mode and rest and digest mode. And more than likely, your body right now is trapped living under survival mode. And before you start questioning what I just said by thinking, that doesn't make any sense, I live a good life, let's hear what is making your body live in survival mode, because it is not what you're thinking. Let's start. I know you are wondering why my belly suddenly got worse after 40. Or maybe you're wondering, I used to lose that belly like that and now I can't. I'm stuck with it. Well, this is the first answer because are many, and that is hormones. I know it sounds obvious, but let's understand that way we can fix it. Estrogen and progesterone supports your body's ability to manage stress. Estrogen helps buffer cortisol. Progesterone has a calming effect in our nervous system and it helps us sleep. But as these 2 hormones start to fluctuate and decline, cortisol gains power. And that's why the same amount of stress that you used to handle at 30 feels very different to handle now at 45. And I know you're strong, so if you're thinking like, no, Selene, actually you are wrong, I can handle the stress the same way, you are right. Now, that doesn't mean that your body is handling this stress the same way just because you are. Sleep becomes harder, recovery becomes harder, cravings increase, and belly fat becomes more stubborn. And no, it's not because you are failing, it's just because your body's changing. And by the way, I am 48 now, and I feel and I look way better than I did back in my 20s. And it's not because I have a diet that is way more strict or because I'm exercising like crazy. is because I stopped hating my body into weight loss and I start working with it. Pretty much like loving it into becoming healthier every day. So with the decline of these two hormones, cortisol goes wild. Now you could tell me, Selene, but I'm in hormone replacement therapy and I still stuck. And that is because at this point, your cortisol is chronically elevated. And that is why tools like the one I gave you earlier, first thing in the morning, come into place and are very useful because they signal our brains safety. They signal our brain you can relax. You can turn off the emergency alarm. You can also use these tools during the day. So you can just hum, you can tap. Every time you feel like stress is building up, use one of these tools. Trust me, you are going to notice the difference very quick. And before you ask me why these tools work, well, they work because they're stimulating our vagus nerve. Our vagus nerve is the connection between our brain and our organs. And when our vagus nerve is strong, we can regulate our nervous system faster. And our cortisol doesn't have to stay elevated. It goes down to regular levels throughout the day, the way it should be. Now, this is only the first piece of the puzzle. The way we eat, how we work out, and this one is huge. Trauma. And by the way, when I say trauma, it's not either what you are thinking. Trauma is not necessarily a huge life event. For our bodies, trauma is, I'm actually going to make a video just about that because if not, this video is going to be too long. Anyways, all the things, the way we eat, how we work out, and trauma are keeping your cortisol elevated and are holding you back from having the body of your dreams. To make this easier to digest, because I know it's a lot of information, I'm going to create one video about each topic in the following days. Now, love, if you get one thing from this video, let's make it this. You are not broken. Your body isn't broken. And no, you don't have to settle with a body that you don't like. Your age does not define you, and you can still look on the outside like the vibrant, happy, successful, and wonderful woman you feel in the inside. And also, if this clicked for you, let's send this video to that friend and you're always doing the reset together, the challenge together, the cleansing, the diet. Let's work out together. Let's help more women like you and I. And by the way, I say I because at one point I was you, lost, frustrated, and feeling stuck with a body that didn't feel mine. But I will tell you about that another day. Bye for now, and I will see you tomorrow.